great thing. You listen to it every day, you hear it all the time, but what is it? A lot of people don't seem to understand or really even know. They just know that it's this colorful thing that gives life a little more meaning. Well, literal definition is it's the art of sounds and time that expresses ideas and emotion through elements of rhythm, melody, harmony, and color. It's just a language. Really, it's just a language. It's that simple. As a language is any system of formalized symbols, signs, sounds, gestures, or the like used or conceived to communicate thought, emotion, etc. Well, music expresses sounds, expresses ideas, emotion, language, sound, communicate thought, emotion. Kind of similar. Looks like that. It's that's music on paper. But it's not really that. It's really, it does more than that. It does a little more for us. It'll make you feel happy, angry, sad, zen, excited, tense, maybe just inspired, or just plain awesome. But for the most part, it gives you this little image in your head. Different types of music gives you different types of feelings. This one, you kind of feel happy. Just kind of feel awesome a little bit. Just kind of relax. Just want to sit down, enjoy something, chill out. A little bit of fun. Really simple, really kind of happy. But then you got ones that are more angry. And you can kind of hear how it sounds like judgment and doom, and death is coming to eat your soul. But that's okay. Some people like this, some people don't like this. I don't know. They find this comforting. Maybe they find that it just reflects how they feel. Sometimes they just think it sounds cool. Angry music. And then there's sad music. It's always fun. Kind of depressing, kind of mellow, it makes you feel sad, but sometimes it doesn't make you feel sad, sometimes it makes you feel better when you're sad. Depends on a person's interpretation of the music and how it makes them feel. It reflects how they feel, usually, or just makes them feel better. Or you can have something that's just plain tense. A lot of dissonance, or maybe something that doesn't sound right. Sound a little weird, but sometimes weird is good, right? Have something a little awesome. Sometimes it sounds cool. And people like weird things. That's okay. Last but not least, sometimes you just feel awesome. I mean, who doesn't want to feel awesome? Listen to some types of music, you literally feel like this guy. You stand there, and you're just like, I am the king of everything, because I'm awesome. Some music's like that, some music's not. But it's all music. Each piece of music gives you some sort of different feeling. 1 through 5, but there's way more. And it's not even, these aren't entirely accurate, because sometimes you will hear it different than I will hear it. You'll visualize different things than I will visualize. So the question then becomes, what defines this? Like, what gives all of these kind of different types of music these meanings? What gives it all these feelings? And how does it make you see these specific things? The 4 main elements are time, voice, style, and direction. With time, you have the speed, the rhythm, and the beat. The speed, if you have a fast-paced song, you're not really thinking kind of sad or mellow. You have a slow song, you're not really thinking excited or punk. The different speed of the music, it gives you a different sense of what's going on. Same with the rhythm and the beat. Depending on how everything's being played or how it just kind of sounds, you'll get different kinds of feelings. Because something that sounds more like reggae isn't going to sound something more like modern rock. A little different. With voice, different instruments obviously produce different sounds. And those different sounds, when they blend together into different harmonies and melodies, make different unique kind of stories. And the composers are trying to just get you to just see something, and that's why they use specific types of instruments to make specific types of sounds. With the style, it just kind of gives a certain shape. Something that's a lot more longer and smoother and more connected, it sounds a lot prettier than something that's a lot more shorter and aggressive. It sounds a lot more angrier in your face. And last would be the direction, which is more or less just the volume, but still plays a big role. Because you can have a lot of build-up where you start softer, and you gradually increase it, you grow, you get louder, and you have giant impacts. You push and pull the music to give it a little more motion. Kind of falls under the shape as well, because it gives it a little more shape, but a little different. So, we know what it is. Why is it there? Where did it come from? Originally, it was from religion. It came a lot just out of songs and prayers and praise. It's the original, fundamental where it came from, but that grew into eventually types of communication where people would sing ballads or they would sing poems and stuff, and they would just kind of project messages they would have to show to other people. The modern version of it today is just plain entertainment, and more or less it's just self-expression. People just like to express themselves. It's a nice key thing in modern society. Individualism. And so where is it today? Well, everywhere. Like, music is pretty much everywhere. You can go pretty much wherever, and if you just stop and listen, it might not sound like music, but there's music there. It's not songs or limericks or lyrics, but it's nature. It's natural things going on. Without music, there would be no sound that accompanies everyone on their daily little adventures every day. Music makes things just a little bit more interesting, makes it a little bit more tolerable, a little bit more enjoying. And that's why, because music gives everything a little more color, it is kind of like a rainbow. Because music is kind of just the color that is in life. Like music is life, just a little bit. So, yeah, music is awesome.